Hello friends, this week we're doing ordering fractions and decimals. What's very important when you think about ordering fractions and decimals is allowing them to speak the same language. So in other words, allow your fractions to be decimals and or your decimals to be fractions. So I think it's an easier way to make the comparison. So if we read this first number, 2/10, 7/10. So we have 2/10, 4/10, 7/10, 6/10. We'd put them in order from least to greatest. Or you could do this, 4/10, 6/10. Then you're again put them in order. So either way, whether you say, when you think about the 2, think about the whole number 2, 2 is smaller than 4, 7, or 6. So 2/10 would be your least number. Your next number would be 4/10. Your next number would be 6/10. Your next number would be 7/10. But again, I can either convert read the decimal mathematically, that's 2/10, 7/10, or I can convert the fraction into a decimal, 4/10, 6/10. Again, whichever way works best for you. Now, it will always not be that fluid. Sometimes you're going to have things like this. Well, 1/2, we know 1/2 is how many hundredths? That's 50 hundredths. Okay. We know 1/4 is how many hundredths? That's 25 hundredths. We know this is 35 hundredths. This is 75 hundredths. Again, to be able to make that comparison. What's smaller, 25 hundredths, 35 hundredths, 75 hundredths, or 50 hundredths? Well, we know 25 hundredths is smallest. That would be 1/4. We know next would be 35 hundredths. Then 50 hundredths, which we up here have as 1/2. And then 75 hundredths. So we will put in order from least to greatest. Now, you don't have to convert into a fraction. You also could put these into decimal form. So 1/4 is 25 hundredths. 1/2 is 5/10 or 50 hundredths. So you'd have your numbers all written in decimals. Again, it's whatever works for you. I know some people like it to be in fractions and then they just look at the numerator across. Other people like it to be in decimals and they just think of it as a whole number. It's really what works best for your thought process. Hopefully this gives you a little bit of structure, but again, speak the same language. Allow them to speak the same language based on either tenths or hundredths, based on either fractions or decimals. If you have any questions, please ask and enjoy this opportunity to think critically.